There's nothing happening in London that has not happened before. This group of 5 have gone to London more than once. This is not the first time. And I want to say categorically that there's no jittery in the Atiku camp. There's no fear. There's no anxiety. Um, these meetings have been taking place in and outside of this country. I mean, they've gone from London to Spain. And even after all those meetings, we have not derailed in our campaign programs. We have not derailed in our campaign timetable. Everything concerning the Atiku.
Okay, hold on, please. Thank you very much for joining us to Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Browns. Please do share videos with others. Drop your comment, make your comment simple and civil. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that and touch the notification button so that you get notified whenever we come up here. Well, the spokesperson of the presidential campaign council of the PDP presidential candidate, Dino Melaye, is responding to these movements in and out of the country of the G5 governors who there have been insinuations that they are having meetings with Tinubu, so they are yet to make their conclusions as to where they're going to pitch their tents, leaving their party's presidential candidate, whether they're going to pitch it with Obi of the Labour Party or pitch their tents with Tinubu of the APC. However, the spokesperson of the PDP Presidential Campaign Council, Dino Melaye, has said these guys or these governors might just be, they are they're taking a decision to dump Atiku or dump the PDP might just be a political obituary. Let's listen further, and please don't forget to share our videos with others. Drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Thank you very much for watching Serious Matters.
Cocoa campaign has been going on well, and even after this London meeting, it will still continue to go well. I do not want to believe that the reason for these governors going to London is to dump their political party. I don't want to believe so. I don't want to think that is so, because Atiku has not offended any of these governors, and none of them have said Atiku is their problem. The bone of contention, according to them, is that Iyorchia Ayu should resign, and Atiku is not the biological father of Iyorchia Ayu. He has no control over the decisions that Iyorchia Ayu will make as an individual. And I want to say that if Atiku is not their problem, then they have no reason whatsoever to say they are not going to support their parties. But I made that statement that if they fail to support the presidential candidate of their party and they themselves are running elections, then they should begin to celebrate their political obituary. Because every part of this country, including their various states, candidates and party faithfuls, even APC members, have decided that they are going to vote the winning team, and that is their Atiku Okowa ticket. And if any of them, about 3 of them are interested in going to the Senate, and Governor Seyi Makinde wants to return for a second term, all under the umbrella of the PDP. So I do not know what diabolical means they will use in trying to dump the presidential candidate of their party and then advocating for another presidential candidate outside their party. That will be a new trend in politics globally. So my advice is that they don't trend that way, because if they do, I want to say politically, they will be like a dying horse doing the last kick.
You don't sound reconciliatory at all with those words from you. Political obituary, when it was well known when your principal led other 7 governors under the PDP to leave the party. What is so difficult in sacrificing one man for the general interest of the party? 5 governors, 5 states against one man?
Mm-hmm. I would like to correct you that it's a different scenario. When Atiku and others left the party, they left the party. But these governors are still members of the PDP. They have not left the party, and you want to sabotage the party within the party. These are 2 different scenarios that you should not even compare. And I want to say that reconciliation, we are not writing off reconciliation. Reconciliation is ongoing. Atiku Abubakar is a very matured Nigerian. He's a very tolerant character. He has shown a lot of magnanimity. He has shown a lot of maturity. He's met with the Wike group 5 times in and outside this country, and he's still willing to sit down. He's still willing to sit down and negotiate and talk with the group. I'm just saying that peradventure they decide to take this very, very wrong decision, that the negative concomitant effect will be more on them than on the Atiku Okowa campaign. And I'm saying that there's still very strong room for reconciliation. And I mean, you can never tell. They can have a meeting in London and become born again, and God touch their souls, and they come back and work for their party. And that is what we hope for. But if they fail to do that, they will also have a bite of the bitter pill.
And I wonder what that bitter pill, will be. The G5 are insisting that in the name of equity, fairness, and justice, what is a lopsided, situation with the leadership of the NWC of the PDP, it doesn't go down well with them. They're saying, look, if you have A, we should have B. But when, one side of the country is, has all the advantage against the other, it seems to be a case of the morning shows the day for the Wike team. Is it too much for them to ask for fairness?
Excuse. It's not a convenient excuse. Today in this country, President Buhari is from the northern part of the country. The national chairman of APC is from the northern part of the country. Today, the Labour Party have a southerner as a presidential candidate. The director general of the campaign is also a southerner. You understand? The chairman of the party is a southerner. So you can begin to look at it that it is not from that angle at all. And when you look at the construction of the party, the political structure of the party, you will find that today the national chairman is from the north. Yes, and it's not happening in the PDP for the first time. Obulafor was there as national chairman when Obasanjo was president. Nwodo was there as national chairman from the same southern part of this country when Obasanjo was chairman. So it's not happening for the first time, and it is not true that it's a south-north thing. As I speak to you, the northern part of this country, people are beginning to, people want to use the clock of APC to tell the time of PDP. That is not politically correct, because you cannot use the clock of APC to tell the time of PDP. PDP have our own agenda, we have our own rotation, we have our own power arrangements. To start with, the PDP, the northern part of this country have only governed under the PDP 2 years during the Yaradua time, out of our 23 plus years of democracy. While the southern part of the country have governed for 14 years, 8 years of Obasanjo and 6 years of Goodluck Jonathan. So of the 16 years of PDP rule or governance in Nigeria, 14 years is from the southern part of the country, only 2 years from the northern part of this country. And even
okay, well, let's keep it there. Thank you very much for watching. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. You can watch again and again. My take has always been that, the G5 governors, like somebody said, they only have 5 votes. Except you are saying that they have the power to influence the votes in their states. So they seem not to be a threat, as it were. Whoever they choose to, it's just their votes. They cannot influence the votes of the states, except that is what they are saying they can do and they are going to do. But then we are yet to hear from them. Wike has come. Wike said, he's always talking whenever they want to open their flyovers. It's all I don't know. There are always flyovers to be opened in that state. But then he's doing quite a great job there. And so he said the people they're saying he had a meeting with BBC and all of that. No evidence to show that he actually did that. But then we're waiting to hear, where they are pitching their tents, who they want to support, and what is going to happen at the end of the day. Well, thank you very much for watching. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. Please do enjoy.